Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a Moto X4, and as you can see it has a cracked screen. It also has a cracked camera lens, but I won't be replacing that today, I'll only be doing the screen. So, let's go ahead and power it off. At least I think that's how you power it off, and as you can see, like, it has some dead pixels all around. There we go. Power off. And I'll get a hairdryer because my heat gun disappeared. Got a hairdryer. Now I'm going to heat up the edges. Well, I guess I'll start with this side. First, I'm going to heat up this side, get like a guitar pick or something under it. Let's get some tools here. Okay, this was under a pile of stuff. And where are the guitar picks? Of course. Okay. Now, hair dryer time. Okay. Let's get our guitar pick. I'll go with the metal spudger. Now this could just scratch the hell out of the screen, or the chassis, but that's okay with me. It's actually not. But alright, got my guitar pick in, and with minor damage to the chassis, yeah, you should just use plastic tools when dealing with stuff like that. Or actually, that could have already been there, but that would have to be one hell of a coincidence. Okay, let's cut the adhesive, and this part is cracked. I'm going to try to get under it, but I guess it can just be separated. Oh, damn, and also this part too. Okay. Now, if I were to reuse the screen, I don't think touch would really work here anymore, unless this is just a piece of plastic and not part of the digitizer or glass. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is part of, or probably is. It's probably part of the digitizer I just ripped off, but that's okay. Okay, there we are. Got that edge. Now up here, I'm running into quite the same issue, and the connectors are on this side, so you don't really have to worry about cutting anything over here. Okay, well, it's already like dinged up over here, so I'd say it's okay to use a metal tool. Well, it kind of, you need suction to do that. Yeah, last time I did a Moto X4 screen repair, I think it was more cracked than this, and I kind of just ripped the display off. Like, I somehow got my tool between the LCD and digitizer and was like fucking that up and all that. Okay, now let's do another side. Okay. Don't have the same issue. Damn it, it's having the same issue. Okay, so what we're gonna do is metal tool. I don't want to damage. It's not going to really. Think about it. Okay. Just get the plastic tool in there, and not good enough. Not to mention not thin enough too. Trying to be careful not to scratch the chassis. I'm gonna heat it again. I got it to a position where we can probably just fold it open, no problem. And if you were to manage to break the fingerprint sensor on this, unlike iPhones, you can actually do something about it. Well, I mean, you can, but you're just not going to have Touch ID until you go to an Apple store and pay them like an outrageous price for a screen repair. Okay. We are golden. Oh, it is kind of messy up at the top here, but that we can live with that. So now it's still like held on by adhesive, but yeah, let's get one of these. Why my hand's so shaky? Nobody knows, but let's do that, and then we can pop that right there. I can just use some tweezers to do that. Well, I think my hands are shaky because I really haven't had any food today, and it's 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, so let's fingerprint sensor. Yeah, that can just come out, and then this can also just come out. And we can just rip it off now. Literally rip it off. Okay, this is more difficult than I would have hoped for here. Let's just like do that. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up like around here. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna remove the home button, and to do that, it's also just held on by adhesive. I'm gonna use the hairdryer. Okay, let's try to use one of these, and then we can get underneath here. Okay. But we also should, yeah, we can just use one of these. Okay. Someone blasting Spanish music on their motorcycle just went by. You don't want to use metal on flex cables. That usually ends up resulting in bad things, to say the least. Don't really want to pull on it that way because I don't want to crack the glass. Here, yeah, let's use some more heat. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's mind the flex cable. Mind the flex cable. Okay, now that's the only part that's holding it on now. Okay. And let's test the new display before putting it on and everything. Now we can reuse some of the old adhesive. Is that in frame? Not kinda. Oops. Okay. Let's bend this like it's going to be in the phone. And then what we can do, okay, this is, go in at an angle, but get the green thing out. Yeah, let's just take it off now. Wait, is this just the back of the LCD? Huh. Can I transfer this thing right here? Or is it like not gonna like that? Okay. Test fit. Or well, check to make sure the screen is actually working. Okay. Lock that down, and that's locked down, and now power it on. I said, power it on. Very interesting. Let's plug it into a charger and see what we get. All right, got a charger. Let's plug it in. Charging. Okay, meaning the display probably isn't connected. How do I hard power off a Moto X4? Let's look that up. Yes, so the issue that I was having is I didn't actually connect the display cable. Those are bad viewing angles, but well, actually, I've seen cheap iPhone displays with a lot worse viewing angles than this, so this is actually not that bad for a $20 screen. So the issue that I was having is the connector right here wasn't actually pushed in all the way, and I just unhooked it, pushed it in more, and we are here. And I actually had to reboot the phone. I had to hard reset it by holding this down for about 10 seconds, and then it rebooted, and fingerprint, yes, and beautiful. We are golden. Now, is that part of the, yes, that's part of the wallpaper. So, right here, I thought that might have been like an LCD issue, but no, it's just part of the wallpaper. Okay, adhesive. Now, this screen actually came with some 3M adhesive, but it wasn't the best, and I seem to have misplaced it. I might have accidentally thrown it out with the packaging. So instead of using that 3M tape, I'm just going to use some double-sided tape and give this person a warranty that if their screen ever falls off, I'll buy them a new phone. Like, I don't think it's going to fall off with the double-sided tape. So I almost couldn't find this, and for a second there, I thought I was going to have to use iPhone adhesive. But with this, the reason why I wanted to use this kind of adhesive is because I can actually like cut out the camera hole and the flash and all that. And one more thing, the microphone gasket. Should probably transfer that over. Let's shut the phone down again. On, power, power off, shutting down. All right, it should shut down in time. Now, what we can do. Okay, so let's clean up the fingerprints. So I do. There's not really a good way to hold this. I mean, like that, sure. I need some IPA. Isopropyl alcohol. To properly wipe all the fingerprints off. Well, it's okay. Okay, now, what I need. Hold on, you see this? It's like, what are these black pieces right here? It's like adhesive I can use? No. Microphone gasket. That is what I am getting at right here. I'm just gonna, All right, there we are. And that's, here, it looks, oops, looks like I already have the white part. I just need the non-adhesive part. Okay. We got this, we got this. Does this even matter too much? Probably not. It's just a, place that right there, which I didn't actually have. Yeah, that the white part's supposed to stay on. Good. And then this piece. Go on like so. All right, now for adhesive. Okay, so I'm thinking I can just do a strip here, strip here, strip here, strip here, and cut it all to size. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, got the adhesive on the display and the chassis. Here, let's make sure that there's no fingerprints on the camera, because that sure would be a shame. Yeah, it's all on the top. Okay. Let's power it on. Okay. What's up with that? Is it out of power or something? Like, what's up? There we go. Yeah, that was just being weird. Okay. Yeah, Heartaches by Al Bol, or yeah, it's Al Boley. It's a pretty good song. It's just that's not good enough for me. Yeah, I need better adhesive than this shit. Yeah. Yeah, after shaking it around in the case, the screen is literally falling out. So this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna use some adhesive strips for an iPhone because those are pretty good adhesive. Do I have already cut up ones? I'm sure I do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man, this is just not gonna hold for any length of time. And I'll just go ahead and remove all of the cheap, crappy adhesive. This is how I have the cut up adhesive strips arranged. Now I'm just going to remove like the blue and pink stuff, plastic, then stick it on and see how it works. Okay. Closing it up now. Okay. Now I'll do the same thing I did with the other adhesive and see how well this holds up. And yes, as you can see, if I like shake it really hard, like flashlight is turned on. Oh yeah, because it's a Moto phone. If you do that, flashlight turns on. But yeah, as you can see, if I'm pushed down on the screen now, there is a little, but that was like that before I was shaking it. Meaning, this display adhesive, not bad. However, it is coming up in the corner right here, which I'll have to take a look at. Alright, it's a couple days later, and the person still hasn't come to pick up their phone, but what I did is I just used hot glue. Now, at first I was like, oh, that's a bit permanent, don't you think? But no, I actually messed up the first couple times because I didn't apply the glue fast enough, and when I was done like putting glue up here, the glue down here already dried. But hot glue is real easy to just peel off of like plastic like this. and glass. So after a couple attempts, I did it really fast, like boom, 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 and stuck the screen down, and now it's on, and it's on like really good. And in the future, it's going to be easy to take off because it's hot glue, and they still haven't come to pick up their phone. I think they're out of town or something. I texted them and they were like, great. And then that was it. Anyway, that is just great. And one last thing, I don't know if I got it on video, but the fingerprint reader like wasn't working for a while, but now it's fine. I think I just didn't have it mounted like flush, and it wasn't like getting the whole finger. Yeah, it's fully functional.